Hello Uplanders, this is the new micro house that you can build in Upland. It's smaller, faster to build, and an important addition to the metaverse. I'm going to explain why you should be building more of these. Yes, even players with lots of Spark should be building more micro homes. This video is sponsored by the House of Spark. If you're looking to build your home faster, or if you want to earn UPX for renting out your Spark, check out the link in the description below to join their Discord server, or watch the video in the upper right hand corner to learn how their service works. In order to construct anything in the metaverse, you require Spark. If you want to learn more about Spark and how to get some, there's a link in the upper right-hand corner and a link in the description below that will take you to the Upland Guide website. You can see here that the minimum stake on this micro house is 0.05 Spark, which is half of what is required compared to these small townhouses. This one is a total of 950 Spark hours to build and a minimum stake of 0.1. And the micro house is almost half of that. Not only can you build it faster, but it also lowers the barrier of entry to new players who may not have a full 0.1 Spark in order to start building. If you're a new player to Upland, don't be discouraged by what you see there in terms of the build time, which says at 0.05 Spark it will take you 416 days, which is over a year and a half. Later in this video, I'm going to explain how you can lower that down quite easily to just 12 weeks. These homes can fit on much smaller properties, and that is a good thing, especially for newer players who may only have some small FSA properties and have yet to be able to buy some of these larger plots of land. The only downside to this type of structure compared to some of the other ones is that this one cannot host a meta venture. All of the other types of homes can be used as meta ventures where you can sell block explorers or legits or even other things in the future, but this one is purely for living. And I think that for the majority of players, that's more than enough. You can learn more about MetaVentures in the link in the upper right-hand corner. We have an entire playlist dedicated to that topic. Spark is an important resource in the metaverse. You need it to construct everything that is not living in the metaverse, from homes to cars to manufacturing anything, whether it be outdoor decor or ornaments. Spark is also the fuel or energy required to fill up your vehicle. You're going to want to get your hands on as much Spark as you can. Up until August of 2022, the smallest structure that you could make is this small townhouse. And we can see here that it has 950 Spark hours in order to build it. And one of the advantages of this type of house is that it can be used as a meta venture. The larger the structure you have, the more inventory that your meta venture will be able to hold. The fact of the matter is that the majority of players will not be opening up meta ventures. If you just want to be able to construct a home so that you can live there and show off some of your NFTs, maybe you are a part of a node, maybe you want to have a vote and have a say in what goes on in your neighborhood, then this micro house should be more than enough for you. Maybe you have several properties in different cities and you want to have a home in every one of them, so being able to construct some of these smaller houses might be the best route for you to go. As I mentioned previously, Spark can do a lot more than just construct your homes. Maybe you own a car and participate in car racing. When racing your car a lot, it's going to use up a lot of energy, and you're going to have to refill it. It's unclear how exactly that's going to work, but you're going to need Spark in order to do that. So you're going to have to start asking yourself, would I rather build an extra home, or do I need to fill up my car with Spark in order to continue racing? Maybe you're looking to turn your Spark into UPX, and you can do that with the House of Spark. There is no lack of players in the metaverse who are looking to develop things on a large scale, and for that they require a lot more Spark than what they have. The House of Spark is a Spark exchange where you can help these other players build whatever they're looking to build, and they will pay you UPX for that. I'm over here on the House of Spark Discord server, and there's a link in the description below to get here. And after a quick registration process, I can go ahead and check out this Spark market here, where I can see different players who are looking to build different types of structures and the payout rates if I want to start staking my Spark here. So I can add to this build and I will be paid 19 UPX for every Spark hour that I have contributed to this build. If you only have a small amount of Spark and you're looking to build up in the future in order to get your own home, you can even start by staking your Spark on other projects, and once your account has grown big enough, you can use that balance to rent Spark from other players. Alternatively, you can just cash out, get that UPX, and maybe buy another property with that. There is a link in the description below to a video I have created on how to utilize all of the services that the House of Spark offers. I promised at the top of this video that I would explain to new players how they can decrease their build time from this 416 days at the minimum stake down to only 12 weeks. Here you can see this table which shows that if you start out with a 0.18 spark, within 12 weeks you will have passed that 500 spark hours required in order to fully construct that home. I'm going to explain exactly how this table works, and I'm going to start by telling you how you can get started in Upland with 0.18 Spark. Upland holds something called Spark Week, which happens on a regular basis every month. During this week, players have unique opportunities in order to gain Spark. One of those ways is to level up your Upland status. If you are a brand new player and you create an account during Spark Week, and if you use our unique referral code when signing up for Upland, check out the link in the description below for that. With just a small investment, you can level up to both Uplander and Pro in the same week in order to get 0.18 Spark. 0.18 Spark has a value of approximately $80. Take a look at the link in the description below to find out all the bonuses that you can receive by signing up for Upland with our unique referral link. Once you start your build, you can also log in every day for an entire week in order to receive Spark. Assuming that this is an ongoing promotion, every week you can have an opportunity to obtain 0.01 Spark, and there are even times where you might be able to get a little bit more, either 0.02 or 0.03. It's entirely possible that by the end of these 12 weeks, you will have more than this 0.3 Spark, and that will just speed up your build even more. You can see here in column C that based on the amount of spark that you have, that is the number of spark hours that you will have contributed to your build. And column D is the cumulative spark hours. So that is the running total of what you see in column C. Based on this model, after about 11.5 weeks, you will have constructed your first home. You can find more Spark by treasure hunting, by participating in winning contests, and you can also buy it in the store during Spark Week. And of course, you can also rent Spark from other players using House of Spark. To summarize, building these micro houses is a great opportunity to build a lot more houses if you need it, or just free up a lot of spark that you can use for other things, whether it be filling up a car for car racing, manufacturing, or even just renting it out to other players using House of Spark and earning UPEX. If you're not looking to build a meta venture, this option is fantastic, where you will be able to create almost twice as many buildings as if you wanted to build one of these small townhouses. Don't forget that when you're looking to place your first property on your plot of land, don't forget to check out the Upland Guide structure placement guidelines in order to ensure that your home fits nicely within the neighborhood. A link to that page can be found in our description as well. If you're still contemplating what type of structure to build, consider watching this video down below.